Alright, and he's kind of mad and kind of feisty.
We haven't seen her in a while. She is doing absolutely amazing.
One step is all it takes to get us moving anywhere.
Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. How is the start of your day? I hope it's absolutely incredible. As for me, I am just going to be spending the day here at BHB, helping Lori out a little bit, seeing what the crew needs, but regardless, we're going to have an amazing day, and you never know what's going to come our way, but I know it's going to be absolutely awesome. And what do you say we have an awesome day together? Push all your problems aside, and let's just have a great time for the rest of this vlog. Can you go down in those comments and tell me something awesome about yourselves? I love reading about you guys, so please go down there and hit me up with a comment, and I'll try to comment back. While you're down there, can you smash that like button? Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in. As always, like most days, Lori is packing up shipments. I kind of got out of it today, but I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of tag along for the ride, if you know what I mean. So Lori, do you have these marked yet, or you have to actually find them?
No, I haven't marked them yet.
Oh boy, that makes it a lot harder. So a lot of times what happens in the morning, either Mary or Lori will actually tag all the ones that are going out. That way when you're packing, just go, you know, and find them. But I tell you what, when you start from scratch, it's much harder. So, okay, I guess I'm good. Is it this one right here?
Oh yeah, I was just wondering because they used to be over here.
Look at this. Lori, you know who knows the most about this stuff, right?
Yeah, Mary.
All right, so this one here is actually a pastel het pie. This is a big one. My gosh, this is about ready to breed. This looks fantastic. That's a nice looking animal, and again, it's a pastel, so co-dominant. Het for pied means that it's carrying the gene for piebaldism. So that's a pretty good start, and I found that like that. Okay, what's next? I'll find the next one.
Champagne het ghost.
Oh, I know exactly where that is. I'm lying. I have no idea where this is. Just hoping I find it. Oh crap! There, that's what I was gonna say. It's right over there. Okay. So that is a champagne het for ghost, and much like the pastel het for pie, that is a co-dominant that is het for ghost or hypo. So that's good. So we're off to a roll. Look at that; they're right next to each other. How crazy is that? What's next?
Male Woma.
A male Woma. Is there a particular?
MO3.
MO3. Male Woma MO3. Oh my gosh! How crazy is that? Legitimately, the first three snakes are here, here, and here. That is freaking crazy. Are you guys playing a joke on me here? How crazy is that? I wonder if the fourth one is going to be a firefly Mojave spider. This, of course, is a male Woma ball python. It was funny as heck. All right, what's up next?
All right, we got Pied F02.
Pied F02. Okay, Pied F02. Let's see what this. Ooh, it's a pretty little guy. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoever got that one, that's nice.
Ooh,
oh my gosh, that's a good one. I love that marking. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's freaking cool.
Pastel sugar.
Pastel sugar. Okay, right here, F02?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. That is one pretty snake right there. Wow. Okay, away you go. Safe journeys. Okay, next up is an albino Mo5 male. Where are you at? Hey, buddy. Oh, look at how pretty that is. That's a nice high contrast albino too. That is really beautiful. Oh my gosh. Why do you always sell all my pretty snakes?
It's my job.
Oh my gosh. I hate that, you know? The truth is, thank you guys so much. And trust me, it's a lot more fun packing with Lori than packing on my own, because then I just really get depressed. What do we got?
PHI.
Okay, look at that. Wow, that pattern is crazy cool. And that's the thing about the GHIs, is that they're just super, super busy pattern. That one is freaking gorgeous. Okay, we're down to our last couple animals. A pastel Enchi F02. Ooh, that thing is bright. Holy moly. Look at that, that's pretty, isn't it?
Yes, it's very
Give me
pretty.
kisses. Shit.
No.
Okay, so both events are all packed up. Thank you guys for the people that are getting these animals. You guys are wonderful, and I appreciate all your support with BHB Reptiles. So that's awesome. I think that Lori already packed the rest of the stuff. So this concludes the packing part of this vlog. Got Noah a surprise, so go ahead and open the box.
I mean, with my brain, I would imagine that it's a shoe, but I could be wrong. Are these what we were talking about? I think these
What do you do there?
The black cement 30s. Dude, I'm not even joking. They are. These are literally my favorite Jordan of all time.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are.
Gosh, that's awesome.
These are like the first ones I ever saw, and they're just so cool.
So what do you think?
They're awesome.
You surprised?
Yeah, I was. I didn't think you were gonna buy them.
You know, I haven't bought shoes in probably, I don't know, 6-8 weeks, so I thought it was time for us to get some shoes. So there you go, some Jordan black cements. All right, guys, so for you migraine sufferers, you're going to completely understand where I'm coming from. I get migraines not that often, maybe 4 or 5 times a year, but it's where you completely like lose your vision. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm looking directly at the lens right now, and I can't even really see the lens. Now, basically what happens for me is I get some pretty good pain, some nausea and stuff like that for a couple hours. Thankfully, it only lasts 2.5 hours, something like that, and then I'm okay. So I am going to get out of here, go into a dark room, try to get through this migraine, turn the camera over to Noah and Lori for a little bit, and I'll be back in a couple hours. I'll be completely fine. But so I am out of here and gonna go deal with this headache.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I grew 5 feet.
Get out of here.
Why?
Well, I'm here at the shop and Brian is not, and thus he has asked me to film some stuff. You know, I love nothing more than filming stuff. And what are you doing, Noah?
Riding the hoverboard, baby.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, this is my life. I have 2 little boys who do nothing but play around and wreak havoc in my life. But anyways, so I'm going around the shop, I'm doing some stuff, and when I looked on Guacamole, he's actually starting to shed, and it's pretty funny and pretty cool, so I thought I would share with you guys. Look at him. Can you see that? How it's just the top, like the top of his head, and then the top of his scales are starting to come off. But it looks so funny and so cool. At least I thought it did, so I thought I would share that with you. Now I have to go in back and see what's going on in there, so let's go.
Too many tortoises.
Noah, do not run over the tortoise.
Too many. Like,
Can you get by?
no.
He's trapped. Speedy's got him trapped.
Move. How do I move them?
You cannot get past my guard tortoise. See, that's another great reason for you guys to have a tortoise, because they can protect and guard certain areas from people on hoverboard.
Making sure.
I know. What are you doing?
I'm helping.
You're helping.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the help I get. So one thing that I need to do is I need to go through all of the scaleless Texas rats because I need to individually put them on the site. So I'm looking through seeing what pages I have to make, and there are some beautiful ones. So I figured, why not show you guys? This guy is really pretty with the cool little head. That one's gonna be really nice. It's got a lot of like light colors like the tan and the red in it, which makes it a little bit different. That's one of the things I love about the scaleless stuff is that just by taking the scales out of the picture, it messes with the coloration on it as well, which is very weird and personally doesn't make any sense to me, but maybe to some scientists it makes sense, but regardless, it's still pretty neat. This guy is really feisty, but he's more of your typical scaleless Texas rats with the red and the black. Good thing is they tame down as they get older, and when they're little it doesn't really hurt when they bite. One last one I want to show you before I move on to the next thing is this guy, because he's really cool. We had a few that we produced this year that had like some white, almost leucistic kind of coming on the sides, which is very neat and new for us. This guy is showing some of the traits of that. See on the sides there, that real white or light coloration, which is kind of neat. We produced a few, we're gonna keep some, but I probably will have a couple on the site, so don't tell Brian, but if you look first and early, you might be able to get one. As I'm going through and checking on things, I came across these Viper Boas, and I don't think Brian has showed you guys these in a while, and they are really starting to grow. If you remember, they were so tiny when we first got them, and they're still pretty small, but compared to what they are, they're probably a good 3 times the size. And you can see, especially compared to my hand, you know, this guy is still super tiny, but look at how fat and chunky they are. They're pretty cool. They have really cute heads. This is one of the hypo ones. and you can see how it's really light. All right, and he's kind of mad and kind of feisty, but the good thing is they're so little. Again, it doesn't really hurt. How cute and pretty are these? They actually are turning out pretty cool. I'm really happy to see how good they're doing and how big they're getting. So again, I'm going through all of my stuff here, trying to see what I have, what needs to get on the site, and I came across something really cool that I just realized I still haven't got on the site. That would be these little Sabu pythons. I'm sure you guys probably remember when we produced them a few months ago. Well, now I have them here. They're eating good, growing, doing good, so I need to get them on the site. These guys have somehow slip through the cracks. So that being said, I am going to do that today or tomorrow at the latest. We have a few of them available. They're getting really pretty, nice orange color, and like I said, really good eaters now. So yeah, look for these.
All right, so the pain has finally subsided, guys. For anyone that deals with migraines, you know what it's like. It's like crazy bad. I mean, it is like the most intense possible pain you can imagine. Fortunately for me, they only last a couple hours, so I am feeling good. And thankfully, I have Lori and the crew to kind of pick things up when I'm not around. So they really saved me by vlogging. Well, I was able to kind of rest and just get over this. Regardless, I feel great now. As a matter of fact, one of the things I always talk about after a migraine, you feel better than good because it hurts so bad. You're like, oh, it's so great not to have that pain. Regardless, let's go ahead and head back over to the shop and just see what was going on while I was gone. I tell you what, guys, it is so good to be back at the shop and to be feeling good. You know, I don't want to get all preachy on you guys, but you know, you should get something in your life that you love so much that even after feeling completely sick for a few hours with a migraine, you just can't wait to get back over and spend some time. And of course, a lot of people have been asking me about Pickles lately, saying, please do an update on Pickles. We haven't seen her in a while. She is doing absolutely amazing. And again, she's gonna be one of my displays over there with a huge arboreal cage. As a matter of fact, her cage is gonna be about 9 foot tall. So she's gonna have a ton of space. I cannot wait to get her next door. And trust me, as this is coming together, it's gonna be so awesome. To be honest with you, it's gonna be a lot bigger job than I initially anticipated. Now that we're getting into the nuts and bolts of everything, I'm going, holy cow. But listen, guys, I love it and I cannot wait. So again, if you're passionate about something, you always find a way to make sure you get it done. Just like me being able to come back to the shop and spend some time around my animals, this means the world to me. And even though I had a tough afternoon, I feel absolutely incredible right now. Just a little update on the Stimsons and Spotteds that I got about a week ago. They got settled in and they are doing so good. This one right here is a Stimson's python and it just shed out and it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, take a look at how gorgeous that animal looked. I couldn't be more excited. Again, I told you I was just gonna kind of leave him alone for a few days. I kind of just let him hydrate. And oh, this little guy is a feisty little bugger. Oh, that's the one thing about children's and spotted pythons is they love to eat. And they are definitely pretty aggressive when it comes to feeding. And so they're little chompers if you're not careful. This guy is definitely squeezing my hand right now saying, Brian, I want to eat your fingers. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this little guy. He has quite a squeeze on me. What a cool snake, but how beautiful they are. And again, we just let them rehydrate, settle in. They look fantastic. We're gonna feed them in a couple days and then we'll start to see which, oh, what is the matter, little buddy? It's okay. And then we're gonna see which ones we decide we want to breed. But isn't this thing incredible? And with that said, I have a feeling that the best thing I can do right now is try to go home, rest up, and feel fantastic tomorrow. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I just want to thank Lori and Noah and everyone in the crew for kind of taking over for me when I was ailing a little bit. They always do an amazing job. Let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoyed. I know a lot of people say it's kind of nice, a little bit of a change of pace from my normal insanity, but I sure do appreciate it because they got me through this day. Thank you so much for your support and thank you for everything you guys do for me. You guys are amazing and I love you so much. Can you do me a couple favors before we get out of here? Can you smash that like button as well as turn those post notifications on so you know when I upload a video, which is every day, 7 days a week at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Remember to be kind to someone today and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.